In this video lesson, you will learn the following GMAT concepts. Introductory modifiers, a very commonly tested sentence correction concept. Pronoun redundancy, which requires understanding of the fundamental sentence structure and parallel constructions. Idiomatic pronoun usage, just strict English grammar rules that must be followed. Before we start, I would like to stress the importance of trying to answer each question on your own, prior to reviewing the explanations. Now let's move on to the question. You can now pause and try to answer this question. Take as much time as you need. You'll up your speed as you progress with your learning process. Now let's tackle it together. First, scan the answer choices vertically, to see if there are any apparent common patterns. In this question there is an obvious 3-to-2 split. Let's review answer choices D and E. The sentence begins with non-underlined part, an introductory modifier, with the sharp mandibles to slice away at their victims, that modifies the noun immediately following the comma, a human being, and that has to make sense in the context of the sentence. Obviously, answer choices D and E do not make any sense, implying that there are human beings with sharp mandibles used to slice away at their victims, and because these human beings have such sharp mandibles, they can be consumed by African driver ants in a matter of minutes. Furthermore, these human beings, if uncontrolled, can wipe out whole towns and villages. Note how these answer choices also incorrectly attribute passive voice, can be consumed, and active voice, wipe out, to the same subject, human being. Additionally, note the incorrect usage of pronoun, this. GMAT does not like usage of an unattached pronoun, this. If the sentence said, if this action was uncontrolled, it would have been fine, but when this is not attached to a noun it is considered incorrect. It's always wrong to use this as a pronoun or noun. Constructions, this is. This shows that, this explains, etc. are ungrammatical. The only exception that could be acceptable on GMAT is when pronoun, this, is used as an adjective, this fact, this plan, this notion, etc. So, now we can eliminate choices D and E, and move on to scanning the rest of the answer choices. Notice that choices A and B, both end with construction, they can. Plural pronoun, they, logically refers to African driver ants, but this reference is redundant because it is already implied by the parallel construction set up by conjunction, and, which joins two verbs, can consume and can wipe out, attributed to the same subject, African driver ants. African driver ants can do X and they, African driver ants, can do Y. Note that construction, if uncontrolled, is a non-essential modifier that can be ignored for simplicity. Non-essential modifiers are normally used to add descriptive, non-essential information that can be dropped without any harm to the meaning and are normally separated by commas from the rest of the sentence. Also note that construction in case when they are uncontrolled would be considered too wordy and awkward on GMAT. So, now we can eliminate choices A and B, leaving us with the correct answer choice C.